So this is day 4 of our series of fear. And our acronym for fear is forgetting everything's all right. That's how we're remembering the acronym of fear. Forgetting everything's all right. We don't have to worry about saber-toothed tigers. All we have to be worried about, if we want to be worried about, is paper tigers. And that puts it in perspective. We've already gone through 2 major forms of fear. The fear of the fear of failure and the fear of rejection. And we may notice that the fear of rejection is the most common fear as it relates to performance fear, not phobias, but performance fear and we're talking about having to do or to be, specifically in work and in relationships. Now, the last one, the fear of what's called punishment or self-sabotage, and I know those words sound very harsh, and I'm about to explain them to you. This fear is different than the other 2. You could kind of see the commonalities of the other 2, but this one is completely different. Think of this fear as being on the back burner of a stovetop, and it's lightly boiling in a kettle on the back burner. And it doesn't do anything, it just sits there, boiling. And it doesn't do anything to you at all unless you put your hand back there. And if you do put your hand back there, that steam is going to burn it badly. So let me explain it through a story that happened in the Olympics. I want to say it was 1988, and I'm sorry I don't have my facts for you. But it was the Olympic Winter Games, and it was the 50-yard arrow shoot, or whatever it's called. And again, forgive me for not having my facts straight, but all you had to do is pull the arrow back and hit the target, and that was about it. Kind of very basic Olympic sport. All of the favorites were doing well, but there was an unheard of that was winning. And all he had to do on his last shot, and I believe they had 8 shots if I remember correctly, was literally to hit his target and he was going to win. That's how far out he was in front. So he got his arrow pulled back, released his bow, and sure enough, it looked like he hit it dead on. But the judge that was watching, or the judges, didn't do anything. They looked at each other kind of confused, went out to the target, came back and said disqualified, and no one understood anything. And then the athletes started talking amongst themselves, as well as the athlete who had shot the bow, and then realized what had happened. And when the athlete had pulled his bow back, rather than aiming at his target, he had aimed at his competitor's target and hit that one bullseye. But if you hit your competitor's target, you're immediately disqualified. The reporters were, of course, asking what in the world happened. And I'm paraphrasing here. He said, I was thinking as I was pulling that arrow back this last time, how many other athletes had worked so hard to get here, and they were so more deserving of the medal than me. Do you hear that? So more deserving of the medal than me. That, my friend, is fear of self-sabotage. Here it is. When you do not believe you are deserving of what you are getting or what you are about to get, you will sabotage your attempts to get there. Let me repeat that. This is strong, and it is so true. If you do not believe that you are deserving of what is about to happen to you, you will do your best to sabotage your attempts to get there. Just like he did, not consciously, but unconsciously. Instead of aiming at his target, he moved to aim toward his competitor's target, released it, and boom, he's disqualified from the Olympics. Now, why would we feel that way? Why would we feel like we don't deserve? There's a million different reasons. We don't have time to go through these right now. But if in fact you have that kind of fear, then I would strongly urge you to do some journaling. I would strongly urge you to go talk to a counselor, because you have yourself that you're battling with. You have a tiger paper. I can't speak, I'm sorry. You don't have a paper tiger inside of you, but you have almost a saber-toothed tiger inside of you that is saying you can't have anything. And some good counseling will help. You deserve anything that you can earn or do. Do you hear me? You deserve anything that you can do or earn. You do. That's all. If you can do it, you earn it. If you can earn it, you can have it. That's it. Doesn't mean because of whatever you did in the 5th grade to whomever. No. You deserve it because you can do it. Period. You need to understand fear is forgetting that all is okay, and all is okay. Now, accept it. Accept it. Confident people can accept things like this. Confident people can. And I want you to understand what confidence is all about. Confidence pushes fears to the side. It doesn't say fears are gone forever. You can't do that, and you don't want that. We need fear so that when things around us do pop up, our alarm system does come up. But it doesn't need to come up when there's really no need for an alarm. Like when we're getting ready to shoot a bow and we don't think we deserve it more than other people, and so we go to the next shot, the next arm over. Please believe you deserve, because you do, because you exist, and because you earned it. I'm Marty Surratt. Until the next one, go live the confident life.